Oh my god, you guys, you cannot believe what today's video is about. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to apologize for my laughter. I really hate when people say, oh my god, I have the ugliest laugh. Like, is your laugh supposed to be pretty? Is your laugh supposed to be pretty? Are you supposed to be laughing? Please, dear, we ain't doing that this year. Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Simsola. You're welcome. If you're new, if you're not, if you've been riding, and if you're a constante on this channel, I appreciate you guys. Make sure you like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment, let me know that you're watching. I already have something else I wanted to talk about, and I went to look for memes, and I just felt like it would be unfair to not share memes. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I'm always posting memes every day. Like, memes just make me happy, and I just felt like, why not just share? So I'm going to share some Ramadan memes that I can, like, they are too funny, you guys. I cannot just keep it to myself. It's not fair. We're going to try to make this video as short as possible. If you hear me screaming and laughing, ha 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 ha, just know that it was that funny. If you don't get the joke, ask someone to interpret for you, you guys. Please, I cannot do too much work. No, but no, these things are really funny. I'm going to be putting them on my screen, and I'm looking at my phone, so you get the gist. Enjoying the laughter as well. So this first one says, me at Sahul trying to remember my name. Good. I don't want to explain too much, but for people that don't understand, this is like when you just wake up. This happens to me a lot when I don't wake up by myself. Somebody wakes me up and you're like, let me first process and realize where I'm at and everything. But so this is so funny. And then this one says, what normal people see versus what fasting people see. So it's like everything is basically food. No, everybody can see clouds, but you're seeing KFC chicken. How? First 15 days versus last 15 days of Ramadan. Oh my god, I feel like this is so true, because the first 15 days of Ramadan, everybody's always like, you know, how do we prep? What do we do? I have to set up like this. I have to cook. Sis, before the 5th day of Ramadan, you're already tired. Ain't nobody get time. We're just eating the same thing over and over again till the end of Ramadan. So yes, this one I can so relate, and it's so funny because it's like, what was all of that stress for? Like, somebody explained to me. This one says, every Ramadan, me, I'll eat LD this Ramadan. This is so funny because people always say like, oh, during Ramadan I'm going to lose weight, because you know Ramadan is kind of like intermittent fasting, right? But I always say, like, Ramadan is not the time for you to think that you can lose weight, because you're eating twice anyway, and most times you're still eating late night. Eating late at night does not really help you to lose weight, because your body does not produce enough energy, and like you're not able to burn off the fat and things that you eat. So it's like, anyways, people always say I'll eat LD, but then most times you've ordered samosa, you've ordered this one, you've gone to go and buy drinks to make sure that, I don't know, people always feel like when you're fasting you have to reward yourself with this gigantic meal and this soda or something really nice and fancy that you don't really eat on a regular day. Like, it's a celebration every time. I don't think so. So we're going to get the next one. This will say, this is how every Muslim's Snapchat story gonna look like in the month of Ramadan. And this is so true, because everybody's like posting iftar day 1, iftar day 5, iftar day this is what they're eating. And Islamically, it's not good to show your food, because some people do not have enough to eat, and then they might feel oppressed or feel like sad. But then in the world that we are in today, everybody shares what they eat during Ramadan, like during iftar, especially during iftar, because like iftar is like the celebration of the day. Chicken wine. This one says, this is how boys and girls look like in Ramadan. I can so relate with this, especially when I was like a teenager in Nigeria. It's like, why are you not in your hijab when you are fasting? Like, you have to look a certain way when you are fasting. And people who I've seen you previously. Once they see you during Ramadan, they already understand like, ah, this was our fasting, just leave them alone. And then this one says, me, I will lose weight during in this Ramadan, and me on Eid with a big belly. I feel like this is every year. Even me myself, like I'm expecting that, oh my god, I must have lost so much weight. You lose weight, but most of it will be water weight, and it's not like something that is going to be so obvious. For someone like me, when I lose weight, it doesn't show my scale, but I can feel it in my body that my stomach looks flatter and I look better, and like I just feel better. But then I don't know why everybody just assumes that you must lose weight during my why but you're not going to lose weight, so state the thought, forget about it, let's go on. So this, you said we would come. Listen, I said inshallah. Oh my god, you said you would come, and then I said inshallah. This is so funny because inshallah means God willing, and it's kind of like a how do I say, it's like a phrase you use when you're not really sure if you're going to do it or if you're going to be there, but then people like to count on it like, oh yes, you're going to be there or something. Like before I got married to my husband, oh my god, I've become one of those people. Before I got married to my husband, every time we have a conversation, it will be like, oh inshallah, and I'm like, bruh, I know, don't try to form a file with me. Are you coming, yes or no? I want to be able to hold you to your word. I want to be able to say, okay, you said this. Not that the next day when we have a conversation, you not say, I said inshallah, I wasn't coming. No, please, let's be specific in everything that we're doing. The next one says, when you wake up and you're not even sure if you prayed Fajr or you just dreamt about praying it. Oh my god, this is not even a Ramadan meme. This happens to me a lot because after Fajr, it's very common to sleep off, right? And most times I will sleep off, but then the only mistake I make is that I take off my khimar or my praying dress before I sleep after Fajr. And then once I wake up, I can't remember, did I pray, did I not pray? And it will take me a good 30 minutes to juggle my memory if I actually prayed or not. The sleep after Fajr is always the best anyways, you guys, especially after Sahur. If you're fasting and you sleep after Fajr, you know you can wake up after 4 hours, so be careful about your sleep and set a lot of alarms. It just says, you realize that making others smile is sunnah, so sharing meme can increase your chances to go to Jannah. That's what I'm doing here. You get my drift. That's what I'm doing. I feel like, you know, if you follow me on Instagram, you know I play too much. I only share memes. I don't share anything serious. I feel like a lot of people are doing it already on our behalf, so why not just share memes? And it's just making people smile. It's so nice. So please, I want to go to Jannah. I don't know about you. That's why I did this YouTube video. So it says, robber breaks into my house assuming everyone's asleep, and then me and my family eating sahur. Please, the wrongest time to break into anybody's house is during Ramadan. We're always awake. Even when we sleep for like barely, because you start to sahur is like a few hours before you're already awake. So it's like, don't do it. I'll start to lose weight this Ramadan if Tarif is looking at you like, you liar. Skip. What do you mean it's not iftar time yet? Oh my god, this is the one. This is the one where you are like, you're really expecting that it's iftar time yet because the sun is gone down, but then it's not Maghrib time. Oh my god, this can be very frustrating. I can remember this as a kid. And the next one says, non-Muslims be like, not even what. Oh my god, this one I can never forget. When I was in school, people will always ask me like, you're fasting, take water now. Not even this thing, you can have a little bit of sweet, nobody will know. Like, people will literally be convincing you to take something, and I'm like, I'm fasting, like it's my decision. You cannot try to convince me to have something else. They will act like if you don't take water you're going to faint, and I'm like, bro, people have been doing this for years and nobody has died from fasting. Like, what are you saying? When a brother asks for your number during Ramadan, you're gonna wake me up for stuff. It's like, why are you asking for my number? Are you going to be waking me up? What's your purpose? Me telling my little sister it's not nice to sit around with food when we are fasting. Ha! You guys, when I started fasting before, as you may know, I'm the last child of the family. So you know when you're in primary school or maybe like early secondary school, but you're not really fasting, and then your siblings are fasting, everybody's fasting around the house, and then you're the only one that's not fasting. Oh my god, I had the time of my life. It was just so much fun, and showing food in my siblings' faces, whoo, it was interesting. When it's Maghrib and you're about to break a fast, but then your parents tell you to wait 5 more minutes just to be sure. Oh my god, this is the longest 5 minutes of your life. I promise. The longest 5 minutes. Like you don't want to know what it is. I feel after leaving the iftar table, oh my god, you're always so bloated, very heavy, because I don't know why, but like once you're fasting, everything fills you up so fast. Like this, like if you just drink small cup of water, you're so bloated already. So like iftar is not really the right time to eat like that. You get what I mean? So every sister, every lady who's watching this video can relate to this one. This one says, all right, 7 minutes until iftar, you're waiting. Let me use the bathroom real quick. No, why did my period have to come now? So it's like your period nullifies Ramadan. So it's like if you're fasting, imagine you've been fasting the whole day and it's time for you to break a fast, and then you just found out that you've been on your period. That means your fast for the day does not count. Premium tears, bombastic side eye. No, it's very, very painful. Like I can relate. My sisters can relate. sorry. When you fast all 30 days of Ramadan but end up gaining weight. Oh my god, this one, please. I already talking about weight loss. I always gained during Ramadan already. That 5 minutes before iftar when you can smell the food, whoo, and then you are drooling and then you are waiting. The longest 5 minutes of your life. When you say you want to, when you want to say something reckless but realize it's Ramadan, and you just turn your face, or like all those videos where people say like when you want to gossip, but then you realize that it's Ramadan and you don't want your fast to go to waste, so everybody zips up. When you pretend to break a fast with the family and you and Allah knows you already broke it earlier, oh my god, takes me back to memories as a kid in Nigeria. Like you've gone behind, you're going to drink water and probably eating biscuits, but then everybody's breaking their fast. We're going to break this fast together because I've not broken my fast in the eyes of no man. When you're a Muslim and fasting during the holy month of Ramadan and see YouTube recommending you with food videos, so people just want to watch the world burn. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I'm guilty of this as well. Like it's Ramadan, but then I use Ramadan time to like post more food videos on my food blog on Instagram. So like I'm sorry. But this was so funny and so interesting. Let me know which one you relate more with in the comment section. I'm enjoying this video too much. Like I had too much fun. Let me know if you had as much fun as I did. Can you comment in the comment section which meme you relate with the most? Can you like, comment down below and subscribe to the channel? Thanks for watching, you guys. See you in the next one. Bye.